It's just setting up the cab. Closes automatically after a couple of seconds.
Warrington Central. We will be calling at Mossley Hill, West Allerton, Liverpool South Parkway, Hunts Cross, Halewood, Hough Green, Widnes, Warrington West and Warrington Central. Please read the safety information throughout the train, and smoking or vaping is not allowed on this train. You need a valid ticket to travel on this train, or you may have to pay a penalty fare of £100 plus the price of a ticket.
Customers are requested to remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the British Transport Police via text on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is Mossley Hill.
Nice that the displays are working now. They weren't working for a bit. Just decided to switch offline for a bit. So the guard buzzer on the 195s, 196 and 197s are different from those on the 331s and 197s. Well, slightly different. And on the Caledonian Sleeper Mark 5s.
Thank you.
On the Caledonian Sleeper Mark 5s, a member of staff has to radio the driver once the doors are closed. A free car 185 seems to be normal with Transparent Express now. Anyways, this is the northern service to Warrington Central. The next stop is Mossley Hill, then West Allerton, Liverpool South Parkway, Hunts Cross, Halewood, Hough Green, Widnes, Warrington West and Warrington Central. Change at Liverpool South Parkway for the Merseyravel Northern Line, and for services to Runcorn. Hunts Cross, you can also change there for Merseyravel Northern Line if you wish to avoid Liverpool South Parkway and the apparently dodgy ticket gates there. I haven't gotten in or out of Liverpool South Parkway myself. It's just that the ticket gates seem to eat the tickets, even if you're interchanging between Merseyrail and East Midlands, Northern, Transpennine or Transport for Wales. Edge Hill only services to and from Manchester Oxford Road, Blackpool North and Wigan North Western stop here, to and from Liverpool Lime Street. Not fines per essay, penalty fares. Only courts can issue fines. So each Northern 195 and 331 has one plug socket per 2 seats.
The next station stop is Mossley Hill. Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
No USB ports whatsoever, unlike Transpennine, who on the Nova 3 and Nova 2 sets have one plug socket and one USB ports per first class seat. Not sure about standard. I think standard is one plug socket per 2 seats in standard. Into Mossley Hill. Well, I said only courts can issue fines. I'm not sure if that's correct, or feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
The This is Mossley Hill. Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is West Allerton. Shortly be arriving at West Allerton. Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
On the 195s, 331s and 397s, the guard can only operate the doors in the saloon. On the 196s, the guard can only operate the doors from the cab, because apparently there is a specific rule for guards on West Midlands trains for if they need to stop the train in an emergency.
This is West Allerton.
And on the 197s, the guard can operate the doors wherever they want. This 195 is particularly quiet, which is nice, having been on a 331 earlier, which was packed mostly, especially with lots of people travelling between Liverpool and Manchester.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is Liverpool South Parkway. Shortly be arriving at Liverpool South Parkway.
Change here for Merseyrail Northern Line and services to Runcorn, Crewe, Birmingham and London. Your attention please. The 1410 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street has been cancelled due to a shortage of train crew.
This is Liverpool South Parkway.
Next station is Hunts Cross, where you can also change for Merseyrail Northern Line.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is Hunts Cross.
Change for Merseyrail Northern Line. .319 currently sitting there. Lots of trains sitting there in Allerton depot. Once again, change here for Merseyrail Northern Line. Trains depart from platform 3 every 15 minutes. To Southport. Stations to Ormskirk or Kirby change at Sandhills. For the Wirral Line, change at Liverpool Central.
This is Hunts Cross. Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is Halewood. Shortly be arriving at Halewood.
Hunts Cross is also served by a very limited number of East Midlands Railway services per day.
This is Halewood. Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is Hough Green.
Yes, yes, you do have permission. Loki Avivson. I don't have a middle name. Yes. May 2003. 31st. No. Yes.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The next station stop is Widnes.
Okay. Yes. Sorry about that, I was just on a quick phone call.
We will shortly be arriving at Widnes.
Between Widnes and Warrington West is Sankey for Penketh, which only has about 2 northern services per day in both directions between Warrington Central and Liverpool Lime Street.
This is Widnes.
It's starting to get busy here. If this was a 150, 156, if this was a Sprinter, then the engines would basically just drown out any. Sometimes from the driver, which is nice.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central. The Warrington West.
The only services that do call at okay, so nothing's calling at Sankey and Sankey for Penketh today. Normally it would be the 0656 and 1656 departures from Liverpool Lime Street to Warrington Central, as well as the 0732 and 1732 departures from Warrington Central to Liverpool Lime Street. But apparently those services have been cancelled today. Hello, Warrington West.
This is Warrington West.
There's no toilet in this carriage. Stand clear of the doors, please. This train's for Warrington Central only. Okay, so the 1434 Trans-Pennine Express service from Warrington Central to Liverpool Lime Street is currently running late. is now at Allerton. So I was kind of planning on catching that service back to Liverpool Lime Street. As my ticket doesn't specify which train operator I should be with.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Warrington Central, where this train terminates.
See, it doesn't say northern only, or if it did say northern only, then I'd definitely wait for the next northern service. At Warrington, you can change for services to Manchester, Stockport, Sheffield, Doncaster, Cleethorpes, Nottingham, and Norwich.
Shortly be arriving at Warrington Central, where this train terminates. Please retain all tickets, as you may need them to exit the station. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Customers are requested to remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the British Transport Police via text on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
The 195s only have one toilet, same with the 331s. The 196s and 197s have one toilet on 2 car units and 2 toilets on 3 or 4 car units. 2 toilets on 3 car 197s, same on 4 car 196s. Or even a 5 or a 6 car 197. .397s I think have about 3 toilets. So 1 in first class, 2 in standard. Once again, this is Warrington Central. If I missed a Transpine, then I'll definitely go back with Northern. The guard will need everyone to leave the train.
This is Warrington Central.
I'm getting off, don't worry. And then the guard will lock the doors. Now the guard has to lock the door, lock the train out of use. Time to wait for the next Transpennine or Northern service back to Liverpool Lime Street.